That light on the peak then, you put it there?
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Oh, thank you very much. Are we gonna go?
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
In that case, time to prepare Geralt for stepping through another portal he doesn't want to. News that Ciri and Geralt had defeated and killed Imralith reached Avallac'h at once. I don't know how this happened exactly, save perhaps that quickly learning of such things is the very essence of being a sage. At any rate, a wild notion possessed him. What if they could now sway Geralt, one of Eredin's most powerful allies? What if they could bring him over to their side? A key general and advisor, Geralt was the individual Eredin relied on for reinforcements. For his plan to work, he would need a dreamer, so Triss pointed him towards Karim Tilly in Novigrad. Thus, by the time Geralt and Ciri rode into town, everything had been arranged. Now all they needed was Geralt. To reach him, Avallac'h and Geralt would need to travel to the land of the NL, a voyage that would involve interdimensional travel, which in turn meant a whole lot of teleporting. Geralt vomited a little in his mouth and prepared to face the music. An unpleasant surprise was in store for Geralt after he departed to the Diddiwet Desert. Avallac'h was no longer with him. The sage had warned him that something of the sort might happen, but Geralt had quietly hoped this would not be the case. His hopes had been misplaced, and now the Witcher would have to stumble blindly and alone as he searched for the passage to the next world. We found the next world, the world after that, and the world after that, and now this one. It's already been name dropped what it is. It's really obvious which one it is as well. But we are here nonetheless. Preparing to enter another portal. Hopefully this one is direct to where we need to go. Because honestly at this point couldn't even guess at where we may end up. Let's see.
At last.
This Tir Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Interesting to think, are we walking on ground that Ciri may have walked on, like in the books, in the Lady of the Lake? Like, is this it? Potentially. Despite its significant measures already undertaken, the situation in the outer regions of Tilath na Vale, Tilath na Lia, and Tilath na Krob, the provinces, have not improved. The sages sent to handle the matter in the field have merely succeeded in delaying the advance of the White Frost, which slowly yet surely engulfs more and more territory. We must accept that Tilath na Buna is now completely lost. The sages did not reach it in time. I recommend the swift evacuation of the endangered provinces and a strengthening and radicalization of measures intended to seize Enshe territory. Otherwise, I must ask to be freed of responsibility for the provinces under my jurisdiction. Inglor Halyanwe, Viceroy of the Western Shore. A nice tone poem.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Still plenty of it. Hang on, before we go over there and see the man we want to see. like something, isn't it? Right.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Griffin of Spain, at Coman Maca and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmill. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Griffin?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Would Geralt drink at this point? You know,
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avallac'h is honest with you? Just curious.
yeah, is there an option for absolutely not? But to be fair, that's phrased really well. No, but it doesn't matter right at this moment. It will have implications further down the line, and they'll become apparently obvious when. But for now, it really doesn't matter.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species. So quit spewing bile. Won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Huh. So this would be what Dandelion Yaskia was referring to in the journal entry then. We're taking Kjels from his elven palace to Kareen Tilly in a room in an inn somewhere. Let's go.
Tired of your pseudo-sophisticated courtesy. Let's go.
Where to, if I might ask?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
What a likeness, eh?
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avallac'h blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avallac'h our new king?
Funny how this is the first time you really realise how tall this guy is. Look at him. He's massive. Absolutely massive. Right.
Don't flatter yourself. Defy Eredin. That's all you need to do.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfar. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Be a bit ironic to say we don't trust him in front of Avalark. Just want to be careful.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
It's a funny old thing. What makes this so palatable is the idea that, well, we're not exactly asking for open defiance, it's more asking Giels not to do something rather than openly, actively do something, if that makes sense. So not send reinforcements is a hell of a lot easier than trying to call a revolution or something. So might just give us the chance we need. What level are we on? Almost there, 2000. I want to be there in time, though. I want to be there in time. There's really at this point where are there many other like contracts going around the place? Hey, would you look at that? The creature from Oxenfurt Forest. There's that there as well. We're getting to a pressing point now where if I want to mop anything up quickly, then that might be the opportunity to do it right there. Is there anything else hanging about anywhere? Apart from the fist fighting. That might just be the only one. Something up there. Ah. There's that as well, which is now within the level range. And there as well, now within the level range. You know, that might be worth doing, you know. If I make a run down to Oxenfurt, or I could go up there first, you know. I could go up there first, and then break east and south and down, and then to Oxenfurt. At least then it looks fairly linear, instead of just going about all over the place and then touching in on Yen. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. We're almost there, aren't we? Almost there. How are we doing potion-wise? Doing okay. Avalak? No, I'm gonna ask. It is a lovely place, though, isn't it? Absolutely sensational.
How much for the note?
Come on, Roach.
Faster.
We need to find the nearest gate. Get out of here. Here we go then, 60 feet off. And right. Been here before, right? Oh, this rings a bell. Oh, this rings a bell. It does. Okay. Let's see what we can do one at a time, huh? With these, it's just key to just have your guard up. That's what I've come to learn anyway.
Not bad.
Freak me out though.
Time to end this.
Most efficient use of rend if I've ever seen one. And great, now we're truly in the spider's web now. Bloody hell. Yeah, they have an interesting pack mentality about them. They all seem to retreat and scuttle out, but as soon as you isolate one, they all converge on you. That's good, quite enjoy that. Quite a satisfying noise. I'll top up the fire just at the right moment. Still more up there by the entrance. Can't get up there though. Oh, fair enough. And look at that, when I was here last time, I wasn't holding up my guard, so as soon as I got hit with that, I just assumed that was it. But it ain't true. Come to me. Come to me. Not like that. go. If they don't get in the way, they don't get in the way. So remember, there's the big one in here. Which looks just as you'd expect, but ugly. A Dragon's Dream needs igniting. Grape Shot, however, will go off. That's a waste. As is that.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oof. That was interesting.
What? Lost your nerve?
No more of that. Might just let it do that, you know. The other one. Come on. That burn for a bit, will you? I think I'm when I need to be converging on it. I need to be getting on the flank. The only way I can get close enough to it, though, in the close enough time, is to get right up to its beak. Not that it has a beak. Can I go around the side? Kinda. Got ya. Yes. What's this whole thing about? Why was I here again? Search the cave for a chest using your Witcher senses. Because while travelling near Novigrad, Geralt happened across the body of an unfortunate wretch who had stumbled into a cave full of arachnomorphs. In his pockets was a yellowed letter. The letter was from a thief informing his partner about where he'd hidden their takings. To their great misfortune, the damn cave he had chosen was also home to monstrous spiders who'd made the treasure's hiding spot the very heart of their lair. Well, that's disappointing. There it is. That's tragic. Any XP for that? Couple. Very well, on to the next. The next is up in this corner. I remember this cursed chapel. It was, the whole Hearts of Stone questline was running the 5-level barrier very narrowly, and this one I just could not make it up until pretty much I've finished it. So, time to go back, eh? I could also visit the rune right and get some more stuff on my armor, but to be honest with you, I'll be swapping out armor again soon anyway. Is my horse still alive? Yeah, you are. You haven't been eaten. That's good. Very well. The Cursed Chapel. Let's beeline it. So this is it. The Cursed Chapel. Right here on a cursed day. Unfortunate accidents happen to even the most gods-fearing of men. The realization came to Geralt when he happened across a corpse of a priest. On the body he found a journal, and after a moment of silence for the deceased's memory, he tucked the document into his satchel. From the notes he learned locals were having a bit of a problem in the form of a haunted cemetery. Led by a sense of duty, Geralt decided to see what was disturbing the dead's peace and endangering the living's lives. Dandelion, you gotta be careful with that wording, mate. Trip me up. That rings a bell. I was about to say, I seem to remember Wraiths.
Lost your nerve?
I was hoping to have an easier time. Right, I'm not going to be doing anything else after this without some meditating and buying some more ingredients if I need to. Okay then. This is further back than I might have expected. You know what? I filled it up. Which one's the one? Yeah, that's what I need to be popping here. Really? Oh. Well, I'll take that too. No witcher shouldn't need a torch, but he hasn't stopped me before.
Come on!
Got what looks like a cursed mother. Anyone else getting, well, how do I put it? White Orchard, Noon Wraith, flashbacks? An Erden in a crypt. Seems about right, doesn't it? Should have really oiled up with the Spectre. It was quite predictable. Oh. At this point, I'm popping these Erdens for me. Oh. Is that just an effect? There's no regen with that, is there? Because if there is, then I'm going to be buggered. Oh god, there is. Oh, bugger. Well, that's great. It's too late to oil up? Too late. I don't get this. Probably gonna need to think about it a bit. Honestly, though. Next hit you have on me, you've got me. Won't stop me from being overly aggressive with her, though. Right, here we go. What's the deal here? I just need to get them as soon as I can, yeah? There's no order? I don't have to go after the right one? Oh, I see. I see. I'm with it now. I'm with it. I was doing my own real-time witchering. Oh. Oh. Come on in. And don't flap away. Oh, here we go. Wow. And this? A farewell note. I've not left. Not a blooming thing. All I can do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and woe, then pass on myself. Since I've rewritten it all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now. But there were a time when we were happy. My beautiful wife, Onesta, and myself. We were married in high style, we were. With a fitting feast, and a year later, our daughter Milberger was born. Folk praised the Ween's beauty, said she was a spitting image of her mum. Honesta would get all cross when they talked like that. I paid it no heed at the time. Soon enough our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world, both as fair as angels. But Honesta, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there, combing her long chestnut hair while the girls cried and cried. I said to her, "Love, I reckon the lasses are hungry." That's when she lashed out at me for the first time, said they had no right to be hungry, said they'd stolen her beauty and her youth. That should be more than enough to feed on. I should have known it then. I should have guessed the madness that had burrowed into my love's head, and every compliment paid to a lass's beauty made it burrow even deeper. Year by year, the young uns grew taller and more lovely. But time's not so kind to the old, and Honesta weren't spared its cruelty, which took her skin's spring and its sheen of its youth. One night, I was awoken by a startling moon which lit all the world in an eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. I ran out by the door and followed a set of bare footprints leading to the cemetery by the chapel. Seeing that, my heart jumped up into my throat. I found them, all three, lying around the fountain. Were I not been their father, I'd have never recognised them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces, strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me. And I weren't mistaken. Honesta stood there on a stool by a lone tree. She had a rope draped round her neck like some kind of demonic necklace. "They took it from me. All of it, all I had, all I cherished," she said. Then she jumped. "She's dead. My Honesta. My 3 daughters dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me, my beloved Honesta." Any way to light the fires in here? I think this family needs it.